한 지금쯤이면 어느 정도 왔을래나? 그래도 한 반 이상은 하지 않았을까요? 반 이상은 했을 것 같은데. 혹시 방송 보시는데 렉 걸리신다고 하시면은 저한테 얘기해 주세요. 가자. 중세시대 폐왕입니다. 내가 가는 길이 곧 길임. 자, 저번에 우리가 여기에서 하다가 죽었죠? 어, 네, 가서. 음, 가자. 일단은 뭐 줄거리 요약을 해드리자면은 저는 대장장이 아들로 태어났습니다. 대장장이 아들로 태어났는데 이제 좀 크니까 이제 원래 이제 아버지의 가업을 받기 위해서 이제 이렇게 지내고 있는 와중에 백수 생활을 지내고 있던 와중에 어떤 오랑캐가 쳐들어와요. 저희 마을을. 그래가지고 그 오랑캐한테 저희 부모님이 저희 그러니까 오랑캐한테 부모님이 살해당하고 그 오랑캐들한테 복수를 하기 위해서 지금 여러 가지 잡일이나 그다음에 심부름꾼을 하면서 이제 복수국이라고 생각하시면 편합니다. 본본이 복수도 하고 네, 뭐 진급할 수 있으면 진급도 하고 약간 요런 느낌. 오케이. 자, 말 부르고 일단 우리가 이 반대쪽으로 가야 되겠죠? 지금 메인 퀘스트를 하고 있는 중인데 이 메인 퀘스트를 또 요약을 해드리자면은 어 그 어떤 그 말 사육장에 어떤 이상한 도적놈들이 쳐들어와요. 그래가지고 말을 막 죽이고 막 사람들을 죽여가지고 이제 그 사건을 해결하기 위해서 이제 제가 어 해결을 하면서 이렇게 하다 보니까 여기까지 오게 됐습니다. 이게 이제 단순히 그냥 뭔가 그냥 도적 무리들이 습격 그런 사건이 아니고 알고 보니까 그, 그 위조 지폐에 관련된 그런 문제들이 있어가지고 그래서 지금 그거를 알아내기 위해서 누가 있는지 알아내기 위해서 지금 여기 온 거거든요. 근데 내가 저번에 잠깐만 여기 왔었나? 여기 안에 들어갔던 걸 여긴가 들어가다가 빠져서 죽은 걸로 알고 있는데 일단은 여기는 막혔고 여긴 막혔으니까 여기 한번 가볼까요? 이쪽? 근데 여기도 내가 갔던 걸로 알고 있는데 아닌가? 뭐지? 기억이 잘못된 건가?
What the hell was that?
뭐야? 어이.
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
뭐야 이거?
Hey, all of you, gather here! Raise the alarm! Alarm!
따라가 뭔데?
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
오, 얘가 길 알려준다. 사람 목소리 들리는데? 나왔다. 뭐 이렇게 쉽게 찾을 수 있는 거였어, 근데? 하이요.
You want here? I don't know you.
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
Radzig Kobila, the king's hetman. I see.
I'm here to place you under arrest.
I gathered as much. And you came alone. Ha! Very daring of you, I must say.
야, 씨, 갑옷 삐까번쩍하는 거 봐. 필요 없어. 나 혼자서 충분해, 임마.
So I'm a king now, and you want to dethrone me? By the way, who betrayed me?
그건 중요하지 않아.
Do you think I won't get a chance to settle up with them? But I hope you don't imagine I'm just going to follow meekly after you like a lamb to the slaughter.
잠시만요. 약간 렉이 걸린 것 같은데.
I don't know. Why don't you ask the men I hacked my way through to get here, if any of them are still alive?
Do you think I'm scared of you? If I give up without a fight, Kobila will hang me. If I fight back, at least I stand a chance.
True, but death will come sooner here.
Better here by the sword than swinging like a common criminal.
If you thought that the last time, you wouldn't have passed up your chance to slip out of the executioner's noose. And you might yet make terms with Sir Radzig somehow. Who knows?
Or I'll kill you.
오,
To worry about.
들어오든가. 오야.
I'll chop you.
야. 오. 왜?
Shit!
뭘 쉣이야? 쉣은 내가 쉣이다 임마. 좀 하는데. 날쌔. 자식아. 자식아. 야, 자식아.
Please. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
응, 안 돼.
Talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go. Let's go. Master Fayfar is
자식아,
very
임마,
keen to
일로 와.
meet you.
라타이로 돌아가 라디지 코빌라 경과 말하시오.
Good work, Henry.
아,
Thank you,
아닙니다.
Master Fayfire. It wasn't
다
easy,
이제
I
여러분
can tell you.
덕분이죠. 다들
I'll take
선생님들
some men and
덕분이죠.
have a
뭐.
good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rate. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Ratai then.
그렇게 좀. 나 붕대 해야 되나? 붕대 해야 될 것 같은데. 붕대. 상태. 출혈이 없다고? 출혈이 있는 것 같은데. 아. 일단은 우리 수리부터 할까요? 수리해야 될 것 같은데 내가 볼 때. 그 갑옷 수리하는 게 있는데. 갑옷 수리도. 이건 안 돼? 되는 게 뭐야, 진짜. 하나도 안 되네. 수리나 하러 가죠. 이게 뭐지? 여기 퀘스트 있는 것 같은데? 밥이나 먹자. 밥 얻어먹고. 이 건너인가? 건너에 있나? 퀘스트가? 새로운 활동. 수리. 진짜 개 비싸. 근데 수리할 때 생각 이상으로 비싸던데 보니까. 여긴가? 선생님, 저 수리 좀 해주세요.
I'm honored.
수리.
Good luck to you.
선택, 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 선택. 흥정.
Can we do?
Well,
깎어. 오지게 깎어. 각 깎어.
Agree?
you're a
1360원? 개꿀.
Very well.
예. 갑시다. 그리고 이제 우리가 여기서 할 수 있는 퀘스트는 딱히 없는 것 같은데. 분실물. 지도. 라타일. 이건 아니고. 이것도 못하고. 프리츠가 여기 있고. 이거 없고. 우두머리? 우두머리고도 저기 있고. 음반지 훔치는 것도 여기 있고. 밀란 이기는 것도 저기 있고. 패식 이것도 저기 있고. 그러면은 여기 갔다가 일단 여기 가보자. 이게 어디였지? 잠깐만. 약탈자랑 요거. 가자. 가서 소식 전하고 한밤 자고 그 다음에 딱 올라가가지고 퀘스트 깨고 그 다음에 내려가면 되겠다. 저녁 됐네. 여기 또 비어? 여기도 비어? 프리츠가 어딨지? 프리츠한테 소식을 전해야 되는데.
I'll be with you, Henry.
어, 여기 있구나.
How's it going?
What?
Oh,
Well,
너희
about
빚.
your brawl with Elias.
how the fuck do you know about him?
Your best friend settled the matter.
We
오케이.
won't forget this. Oh, on my honor. Thanks.
종료. 플레이어 팟을 들었으니까 감정이입. 중개인? 중개인이 괜찮지 않을까요? 감정이입. 음유신. 이게 괜찮을 것 같은데? 그리고 이게 뭔 캐스트지?
Good date.
How's trade?
Around here, the ones who've got it worst are them at the Neuhof stud farm. Getting things up and running again without old Smill will be a job and a half. His widow Zora is a fine woman, tough as they come. Well, she's a woman.
호호호호.
And apart from that,
뭔데?
those two idiots, don't you know them?
뭐야? 그래서 있다는 거야? 없다는 거야?
Have you got
I suppose. For how long?
하루요.
just the one?
All right.
집을
You'll like
어디에요?
Where do I
방.
go?
on the upper floor of the inn. The second door.
두 번째? 오케이.
Take care now.
여기가 또 생각보다 숙소가 잘 돼 있습니다. 이 개넓지 않습니까 이거? 이 정도면 거의 뭐 5성급 호텔도 안 부러워 솔직히. 저장. 여기서 자고 다음날 6시? 푹자. 배고픈데. 내가 볼 때 여기서 이 게임에서 그 뭐지? 먹을 거는 딱히 막 안 들고 다녀도 될 것 같아요. 왜냐면은 중간에 무료 급식소에서 밥 먹으면 돼. 생각해보면. 음식, 와인, 술밖에 없네. 자, 우리는 퀘스트 깨러 갑시다. 자, 이 퀘스트가 쪼 위에 있거든, 쪼 위에. 좀 먼데, 근데 생각보다. 그냥 집에 갈까? 집에 갑시다. 너무 멀다. 다음에 깨죠. 다음에 깨자. 다음에 깨고. 에휴. 멈춰. 일로 와. 나를 건드려? 지금? 왜 지금 너 나 감당할 수 있니, 너네들? 아니, Who's there? Who's there 같은 소리 하고 있는데 네가 누군데? 네부터 얘기해봐. 아니, 야, 어디냐? 아니, 저럴 거면서 왜 나를 멈춰 세운 거야, 근데? 얼탱이가 없네. 아니, 저렇게 아주 가자. 무시해. 이런 거 무시해, 무시해. 여기서 밥 먹고 그리고 여기서 딱 가면 되겠다. 돌려. 여기 밥 있다. 밥 먹고 갑시다. 무료 급식 여기 있어. 소리 들을 때마다 참 맛있게 먹어. 대장님이 어디 계실래나? 저 비켜주세요. 아이, 비켜주세요. 길 막지 마시고. 여기 계시다. 뭐야?
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you.
아유, 아닙니다. 저 다 이거
I tell you to take a
라드직
well-earned
경험 때문
rest.
덕분에 또 이렇게 하는 거죠. 제가 할 수
Unfortunately, I
있는
need one more
게.
thing from you.
Whatever you command.
뭐요? 완전 이제 막
Yezhek
붙겠는데.
refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
나를 왜?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself, if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
아니, 나를 왜?
May I be of service, my lord?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Fafer has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The chief engineer? Is it about Scalars?
In a manner of speaking, Master Fafer has,
네?
well,
왜요?
evil
또?
forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Skalitz mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Fafer. For the time being, consider yourself his
알겠습니다.
handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him? Is he here in the castle?
Where? Now that's a good question. He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some
Perkstein?
problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal.
자, 우리는 탑에 가볼까요? 탑. 감방 열쇠. 깜빵 열쇠를 받고 버나드 대장님한테 가서 깜빵 열쇠 받고 신문하러 가죠. 대장님! 저 키 좀
I need the key to Yezhek's cell.
So Radzig let him have his way in the end.
그 모든 일이 다 팬다고 해서 다 무력이 모든 일에 그건 아닙니다. 해결 방법이.
No wonder he doesn't want to talk to you.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
가죠. 일단 좀 씻자 우리. 이게 봐. 여기서 여기 이렇게 돌아가야겠다. 요렇게 돌아가는 건가? 응? 뭐지? 여기가 아닌가? 여기가 아닌 것 같은데? 여기 맞는데? 응? 뭐지? 어? 여기 열기. 여기 뭐지? 여기 연금술하는 데 같은데? 감옥이 여기 근처에 있을 텐데. 감옥이 어딨지? 여기인가? 여기 아닌 것 같은데. 여긴가? 여기 아니고. 뭐지? 잠깐만. 내가 못 찾는 건가? 내가 길치인 건가? 여기 옆에 여기잖아, 그치? 여기가 아니야? 여기 맞는데? 여기 지하 같은데? 지하? 지하로 어떻게 내려가지? 뭐지? 여긴 아니고. 여기 보면 지하로 내려가는 그게 있을 텐데. 여기 위도 아닐 것 같은데. 행정관. 서기. 여기다. 여긴가? 맨 왼쪽 여긴가? 맨 왼쪽이네. 어이,
God save you, Henry.
뭘 반가워 헨리 아는 척은.
Well,
내가 네가
finally,
언제 봤다고.
I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
겁니?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
네?
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor,
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that.
얘 왜 이렇게 당당하냐
It
근데?
did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
I suppose there's some truth in that. I may speak with Sir Radzig and he might pardon you, but not unless you start talking.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who were you making those forgeries
누가
for?
세탁합니까?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't
파람님
inquire
어서
too
오세요.
much.
안녕하세요.
In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions.
에릭?
But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I
고위직도
don't know
관련됐다는
who.
소리 아니고.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
오랜
Old
친구들?
friends. Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A
변경백?
man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
좀 높은 사람인가 보네. 변경백.
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was
에릭이라는 자에게
needed.
소개시켰고
They set up the
저는 내게
workshop,
필요한
got
걸
the
말했다.
men, the supplies, everything.
에릭.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord. though
에릭
never
위에
mentions
주군이
it by
있고
name.
에릭이 얘한테
Where
뭘
can I find
시켰네.
this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods
사사우
next to
옆에서 숲.
Sasau.
사사우
It's
옆숲.
about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so. That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
벌써 바로.
I'll have to think about it. I don't want to annoy Sir Radzig.
수고하셈. 홍밥 잘 먹으시고. 일단은 왕의 은, 분실물, 분실물. 온 김에 분실물 퀘스트도 하고 갑시다. 이쪽으로 가는 건가? 이거 따도 되겠지? 빨리 따. 잠깐. 아닙니다. 아무것도 안 하고 있습니다. 저 사람 계속 보고 있네. 가던 길 가세요. 밤에 와야 되나? 밤에 와야 될 것 같기도 하고. 날 때려달라고 하니까 때려줍시다. 밀란이 어딨냐? 밀란. 얘는 쿠네시고. 밀란이 상인. 밀란 여기 있다.
I am at your service.
싸웁시다.
You gave those two a pretty good hiding, and I made a grot.
여기.
See you later.
야, 4원. 오. 자신있냐? 일로 와봐. 오. 야, 임마. 야, 자식아. 자식아. 챙겨. 프레첼. 빵. 문 열쇠? 갑시다. 뭐야, 끝이야? 뭐야? 뭐라도 있는 줄 알았는데. 만복도. 빵 먹고. 아니, 이거 못 올라가? 점프. 가자. 근데 옛날 보면은 판금 막 그런 거 있잖아요. 판금 옷 이런 거 막 입잖아요. 근데 이거 입고 어떻게 움직이는 거지? 못 움직일 것 같은데 나. 뭐 뛰기만 해도 거기다 칼도 막 하면은 개 무거울 것 같아. 칼도 무거웠을 거 아니야, 심지어.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Yezhek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true,
Oh.
we'll have to proceed with the
교황
utmost
관련된
caution.
건가?
Why?
그러면?
Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
아. 그럼 어떻게?
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't
Yeah.
the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Yezhek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasso and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. So Yezhek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me
그냥
this armed
어쨌든
force of
뭔지는
massacre
모르겠는데
will
일단
lose
하라는
anything.
소리네.
Go to Sasso and try to find them.
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
알겠습니다.
As you command, sir.
또 하라는데 또 해야지 또. 그 누구지? 저 사람도 해야 되는데. 분실물이 아니라 은. 아 저기에 있구나. 아 은 이거. 여기 있나? 여기 계시나? 기술자님? 여기 안 계시나? 여긴가? 여기 아닌가? 여기? 여기 아니네. 딴 사람이구나. 여기서 자고 있네. 얘는 또. 야로슬로브? 잠시만요. 어려워. 여기 아니고. 여기다.
The Lord be praised.
Master Fayfar, Sir Radzig sent me to you.
Did he? He must think highly of you.
I do the best I can.
That's good, because this is damned important. Silver's our most valuable asset.
How can I help with these, evil forebodings of yours?
Sir Radzig may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver has been discovered hereabouts, and no one is guarding the Skullit's mines, the most likely source.
You really think someone could be stealing the silver from the mines? I would have thought that would be quite a job, wouldn't it?
It certainly would. Which is why I'd like you to go and check out not only the mine gallery, but also the yard with the smelter and the waterworks. See what kind of state it's all in, and if anything looks suspicious.
마당은 어디 있나?
Is that the yard next to the Skalitz mill?
That's the one. I don't know what state it's in now. There used to be a stock of charcoal.
일단 물어볼 거 있는 거
and
다
silver
물어보고
there.
봅시다.
A silver store? Could there really be any left?
I doubt it. I'd be surprised if it was still standing at all.
옛날에는
What about
은이라는
these
거
waterworks?
자체가 되게
What's there?
갑졌
A stamping mill and washing troughs.
되게
on the bend in the
값지가
river below
비쌌네.
the castle.
좋았네.
You can't miss them. There are big tanks and equipment all around.
You said mine gallery. Just one?
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in, at the foot of the hill by a small fish pond.
Why just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a scene there. All the indications pointed to it. So if anyone is stealing silver, it'll be right there.
Should I be expecting trouble then?
Well, I definitely wouldn't treat the job like a visit to church on Sunday. You could find yourself facing that pack of hungry dogs trailing the army, or a band of brigands.
I see. Well, you and Sir Radzig can rely on me. Well, I'd say there's real grounds for your forebodings. I heard from one Skalitz miner that someone may have found something there and didn't report it.
I knew it. That bastard Nemoy and his cronies. Christ above. I want the lot of them clapped in irons.
The lot of them? How many are there? A dozen? 2 dozen? How am I to arrest them all?
Yes. You're quite right. It'll be enough to take Nemoy. He's a serpent leading the others on the path of evil.
So I should look in the mine, and if anyone's there and I find Nemoy, I should bring him to you in irons.
Exactly. But proceed with caution. The punishment for stealing the king's silver is burning at the stake. Those people will be capable of anything if cornered, even murder.
That's all clear. I'll get going.
Good luck then.
야, 진짜 엄청 가치가 엄청 높았네. 어우 씨, 뭐야, 퀘스트 갑자기 많아졌어. 정신 나갈 것 같아. 이거 꺼. 도끼, 약탈자, 음반지. 음반지. 이거? 가자.
Yeah.
음반지가 여기 있을 텐데. 따볼까? 따보. 오케이. 일단 세퍽 사용 가능. 은신. 빗속의 사나이. 범죄를 저지른 후 붙잡히거나 현장을 떠나기 전까지 힘과 활력의 플러스 1이. 빗속. 오케이, 아무도 없다. 반지. 오, 비싼 게 있네. 아, 뭐야? 비싼 거 있네. 비싼 거면 이제 음반지는 없는데? 잠깐만. 뭐야? 잠깐만. 아니야. 도망가. 아까 땄었어야 했는데. 그걸 못한대. 아니고. 가져오시오. 분신 445 탈룬보그 445로 갑시다. 갑시다. 오늘 메인 캐스트 쭉쭉 밀어봅시다. 1시니까. 되라! 빨리 돼. 일단은 모집책. 행정관에게 모집책 물어보고. 행정관이 어디 계시지? 서기인가? 서기 말고 행정관. 행정관님 여기.
My respect.
I've got a few questions for you, Bailiff, if you don't mind. Have you been having some trouble around here?
And what business is it of yours? Did someone complain? Who
Eh?
sent you here?
No one complained, though I'd be interested to know why you think they might. It was Lord Radzig who sent me. He'd heard word that some unsavoury characters are holed up round here.
Begging your pardon. But what the devil does Sir Radzig care about it? And I keep hearing the same from Sir Sebastian. And he's got no dog in this fight
개무능하네.
either.
세바스티안 경?
Sir Sebastian? Who's that?
Sebastian Baron von Berg. He's here under monastery law to protect us against all this unrest in the land.
Why should he care about the city? That's
그니까.
not his jurisdiction, is it?
Quite true. I'm in charge of this city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats hiding around here, and I should be more vigilant. The goal of the man.
I heard some recruiters are meeting in Sasau. Seemed likely they get up to mischief and people might complain.
Do you think that people here complain and I don't do my job? Nothing of the sort. Old Lederman's the only one that comes complaining, but I pay no heed to him.
And what does this Lederman complain about?
Lederman is our local tanner. Lives by the quarry, which is where, well, some youngsters go. there
파이트
to
클럽인가
wrestle.
여기? 거기?
They go there to fight and that doesn't bother you?
Why would it bother me? Much better to brawl there than in the tavern. At least in the quarry they can't damage anything but each other. And my catchpoles go by there from time to time to keep an eye on things.
Have you heard any talk of strangers in the town? Maybe people acting oddly?
Nothing worth mentioning. Sure, there's been some talk about the miller. Folks saying they've been seeing him doing this or that, or people visiting him at night. But he's never done anything. He's a decent enough man for a miller.
I'll try asking him if he's heard anything.
He lives on the other side of the river, by the bogs. But don't go getting your hopes up. He might not be able to help.
네.
Thank you, Bailiff.
God be with you.
일단은 무두장이. 알비라크 어딨니? 그치. 가자. 무두장이가 저쪽에 있는 걸로 알고 있는데 아까 옛날에 여기까지 찾아봤을 때 무두장이 여기 있었던 것 같은데. 저 사람인가?
Hey, who's there?
I'm at your service.
Tanner, I've heard all's not well with you.
It's better now. I
Ah,
must
뭐야.
have told you something bad.
No, I mean you've complained about some ruffians raising hell behind your house.
Aye, true enough. That lot's been a thorn in my side. And when I went to tell them to take it elsewhere, they nearly beat me to a pulp.
놈들 언제
When are they
옵니까?
there?
Nearly every evening.
저녁.
Every godforsaken evening. Shouting and bellowing there till nightfall. And then they leave. Probably to get drunk.
How
몇
many
명
of them are
되나요?
there?
3명? 3명
How would
되나?
I know? They make as much noise as a herd of wild boar in rutting season.
And did they all attack you?
Aye. They knocked the stuffing right out of me.
And nobody does a thing about it?
I've been to the bailiff, but he couldn't give a rat's arse. There's no commotion under his window, so what does
행정관이
That's quite a bailiff.
이런 거 해.
a scarecrow would keep better order?
그거 해결해 주라고 있는 거 아닐까?
If you want, I'll take care of them.
Well, you look like you could move mountains, but there are several of them and just one of you.
Perhaps we'll be able to settle things peacefully.
Maybe. They might think twice before kicking your arse.
Perhaps I can reason with them. It doesn't have to come to blows.
Well, break a leg, lad. Or better yet, don't.
오케이.
But if you manage to pull it off, you'll get your reward. Don't worry. Farewell.
그리고 이거는 해결했고. B. B가 저기 있네. 아, 개머네. 저녁마다 무두장이 한 8시? 8시면은 저녁 있죠? 오케이. 맞나? 이 사람들? 어디 있지? 여기 얘, 아 여기구나. 얘구나 얘네군.
What happened with the tanner?
Nothing out of the ordinary. He came to test his mettle like everyone, but he couldn't even get past young...
But you didn't.
No! And when he got really annoying, he got a punch in the mouth, and he hasn't been back since. Doesn't dare to. But it didn't shut that big mouth of his.
I heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about that?
Willing to do anything? Meaning what? Something filthy like helping the knacker? I wouldn't know. Go and ask someone else.
That's not what I meant, but all right.
God be with you.
I hope I...
What went on with the tanner?
When things got lively, I wasn't here.
I've heard that someone's...
If I knew you better.
얘는 뭐 아무 아는 게 없네.
I wanted to...
I heard someone...
Maybe. I work in the quarry, and they're always looking for extra hands to...
That's not what I meant, but... Why did you thrash the...
Because he came by one day, lost his money, and then started on about how we cheated him, and ought to give him back his...
He told me that you jumped him when he asked you to stop making a racket behind his house.
Well, that's sort of true, but he... Take care now.
얘는 뭐야? 잡초?
I'm at your service.
I heard that someone...
No.
I heard you gave him quite a...
It's his own damn.
Really? He just...
That's what he told you? Bollocks! He came of his...
You really tried to have a go?
He tried, but he didn't have much luck. May the Lord watch over you.
뭐야? 결국 네가 이 돈 잃어가지고 지금.
They told me a different tale. Said you went there to fight of your own free will and lost a good deal of silver. Is that the way of it?
I did go there at first, but they cheated. And when I caught them cheating, they...
If you want, I'll take...
Well, you look like...
Perhaps we'll be able to...
Maybe. True enough. God be with you.
홀쭉이.
May the Lord watch over you.
그냥 처리하면 되는 건가?
Farewell.
갑시다 그냥. 딱히 뭐
Yeah.
이거 뭐 엄청 도움 될 것도 아닌데. 우리가 지금 그런 사사건건한 그런 모든 일까지 신경 쓸 이유가 없어. 지금 바빠 지금.
Jesus.
오, 야야야, 잠깐만. 오, 야야, 잠깐만. 술집으로 갑시다. 마을 사람.
I'm honored that enough... Good luck.
얘 말고.
Good day to you.
아직도
Well, Master Painter. Yes, unfortunately.
Why not?
Good luck to you.
보물지도? 보물지도 하나 살까요?
Let's have a word. Wow.
돈도 많은데.
Are we agreed?
That's not...
14? 오케이.
Very well.
Jesus Christ.
What was it you wanted from me?
There's a farmer who lives in the craftsman's yard. He made a killing. I'd like you to steal the groschen he owes me.
Sounds easy enough.
It ain't quite that easy, otherwise...
Farewell.
뭐야 이건? 갑자기 시작했는데. 마을 사람. 주인장은 어디 갔어? 주인장.
Good health to you.
I'm looking for some people.
If they come here to drink,
I've heard some rough men come here looking to recruit. Have they ever stopped in to eat or drink? Or to arrange something?
were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern, but they raised such a commotion. I went and complained, and the town watch drove them off somewhere.
I wasn't thinking about that lot. I'm looking for recruiters that hire mercenaries and other cutthroats.
You don't know about that. Every once in a while, a merchant will hire some help or an escort, but nothing more. Nobody comes here regularly.
그럼 저 사람?
I'd notice if they did.
You haven't heard talk of any scoundrels in town?
Well, I have heard some things, but I can't say if they're true or not. There's some that talk just to hear the sound of their own voices.
And who's the most frequent topic of that kind of gossip?
Miller Simon.
사이먼?
They say he's
사이먼
rich with
도미닉?
coin, and it's not from the mill. But that's nonsense. Folk just don't know how much a mill can earn.
Anyone else?
Aye, there's talk of the knacker giving people the evil eye, or them that's not in bailiff's good graces. But I don't suppose that's what you want to know.
Do you happen to know where the brawlers you complained about moved on to?
I've not got the slightest inkling.
Thank you, innkeeper.
Not at all.
Are there any problems?
Nothing I've heard about.
방 빌리죠.
Is there somewhere?
Aye, for how long?
하루요.
Just the one.
All right,
지불.
Here you go.
you'll like it.
방이 어디죠?
Where do I go?
On the upper, your chamber.
가운데 방. 오케이.
Lord watch over.
편안함 70%. 편안함 100%도 있을까? 병원은 편안함 100%도 있을까요? 이건 궁금하네. 100%면은 좀 더 빨리 차나? 많이 차나? 오, 날씨 좋구만. 날씨가 다 풀렸네. C B부터 갑시다. B부터.
야.
이렇게 가면 길이 나올래나? 아, 끊어져 있네. 다리가 있는 게 아니구나. 여기로 이렇게 올라가야 되네. 귀찮게 돼 있네.
야.
쭉 내려와서 다리 건너고 바로 왼쪽으로 꺾으면 돼요. 다리 건너고 바로 왼쪽으로 꺾어서 쭉 위로 달리면 될 것 같거든요. 오른쪽 맞지? 이제 오른쪽일 것 같아. 왼쪽이네. 이건가? 아니, 이거 아닌 것 같기도. 여긴가? 아, 여기네.
야.
선생님.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, have you heard about anyone looking to recruit men around here, or planning some kind of mischief?
No.
네?
Come on. I know how it is with millers. I've been friends with a few, and they hear all the gossip.
So go ask them.
I doubt their ears reach all the way here.
Then it seems you're out of luck.
뭐
Surely we can come to some
저
arrangement.
뒤에 계속 좀
So, what do I have to do to get in your good graces, Master Miller?
Well, if I heard from those Miller friends of yours that you can be relied upon, and you're not a complete dolt.
I'm Henry from Skallix, and I'm looking to mill a bit of extra coin, if you know what I mean.
I expect Peshek sent you.
어?
And if it was Peshek who sent you, you can't be a complete dolt. I'll try you out. The tailor in Sasso has received some valuable brocade. Can you get it for me?
네.
No problem. You'll be here in no time at all.
Good. It ought to be at his shop. Bring the whole bolt.
그리고
You haven't heard of any recruiters around?
Perhaps, but I'll not speak of it now.
Why not? It's
Because we're in the middle of it.
Come on.
Perhaps not, but I'll tell you.
Right.
God be with you.
일을 해야 된다. 그 일이 뭐지? 은, 유해, 의리. 청소부에게 가자. 귀찮다. 근데 근처에 먹을 거 없나? 근처에 먹을 거가 있으면 참 좋을 텐데. 청소부. 이 사람?
I'm at your...
Are you the local knacker?
I'm the local grave digger. But if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand to knackery.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest, but decent.
아, 네.
Anything fishy going on in these parts?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen
아니 뭐
from the church.
그런 거 말고요.
As brazen as that. What sort of people do that?
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to
너
the tavern
따구나
these
왕따구나
days.
너.
Thank you. I'll be going now.
Very well. Feel free to stop by in. Good luck to you.
잠시만요. 얘네들을 패줘야 되는데 생각해보면. 싸움꾼들을 처리하시오. 근데 나 너무 배고파. 갯비싼. 밥인 줄 알았네. 가자. 여기 근처에는 밥이 많이 없네. 무료급식소가 많이 없어 여기는. 재단사. 이게 재단사죠, 그쵸? 여기.
Good health to you.
거래. 방어구. 오. 무거운 갬비스. 검색된 이게 좋나? 양단 외투. 이거 하나 살까요? 넣고 비단 가져오라 했는데 비단.
Let's talk. Saturday.
70원? 아우 너무 좋아.
Very well.
그리고 팔자. 거래. 판매. 어두운 색 캔비스니랑
Do you?
아니 이걸 안 사? 장비 소리가 아닌데? 거래인데? 거래 판매해서
Can we do? What about this?
오케이 22.
Very well.
여기에 뭐가 없나? 없네. 뭐요? 누가 그래? 누가 TP야?
Yeah.
잠깐만. 퀘스트가 약간 멈춘 것 같은데? 선술집 상인. 일단 밥을 먹어야 되는데 밥 먹을 데가 없네. 밥을 어디서 팔지? 밥 여기서 파는 것 같은데? 아니네. 밥 분명 여기 근처에 하나 있던데. 내 기억. 아닌가? 잘못 봤나? 밥 해준 데가 없네. 여기 밥 주는 데가. 도망쳐. 저기 야영지로 가야 되나? 야영지 그 밥 있던데. 그때 제 기억으로 야영지가 여기 위에 있었거든요. 저긴가? 야영지가 여기 위에 있었는데. 야영지 잠깐만. 여기. 우리 야영지에서 밥이나 얻어 먹고 봅시다. 여기 맞는데? 뭐야, 여기 아니야? 여기다.
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
야 잠깐만.
Go ahead and gather your strength.
야 잠깐만. 오. 아니 왜 검을 안 들어?
Topsy-turvy.
왜? 때려보시지. 왜? 때려보시지 더.
You're just lucky.
야. 야. 오호. 잘 가시고. 고마워. 밥이나 먹읍시다. 밥 먹고. 아. 이거 소매치기 같은데 이거. 보조 임무. 라타이 사제관에게 안전해. 어두워지면 방앗간징기 사이먼을 방문하는 사람들에 관한 소문이 있다. 일단 그러면은 아, 현상수배 걸렸네. 진짜. 그러면은 이거 한번 해보죠. 배낭에 이거 넣읍시다. 넣고 그 범죄 그 돈 냅시다. 이거 벌금 냅시다. 야, 도시에도 근데 적이 걸리네 이게. 아이고, 한번 좀 봐주시지. 그거 참 되게 깐깐하게 구시네.
Is that all you've got?
한방.
You would see. You should have thought twice.
Hey, who's there?
벌금 내죠.
Oh well.
You purchased, and since I trust you as much as I trust.
그리고 밤 돼서 점프. 점프. 그렇지. 오늘 밤까지 기다립시다. 여기서 저녁 시까지 딱 기다리고 그냥 쟤네들한테 싸움 걸면 되나?
Good day to you.
He's talking about that. God be with. Good luck to you.
싸우는 게 없네.
Jesus Christ. Take care now. My respects to. God be with you.
오이 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 오이.
Hey! Those fellows beat each other over there.
도망감. 쟤네 도망갔어.
Take care now.
뭐지? 여기 뭐 안에 들어오면 싸우는 건가? 그것도 아닌데. 아, 모르겠다. 배도 고프고. 진짜 배고, 현실로 배고프다.